Bob Lamb here. Well, the 34th Annual Lacrosse County Amateur Golf Championships are history. They concluded Sunday, August 4, at Drugan's Castle Mound Country Club in Holmen. The previous day, the first 18 holes was played at the golf club at Cedar Creek in Alaska. Second, third, and low net players opened at Castle Mound, while First Flight and Championship opened at Cedar Creek on Saturday. Then they just flip-flopped on Sunday with the final award ceremony at Drugan's Castle Mound after all rounds were completed. Let's see how they did. In the low net seniors division for 36-hole players, the winner was Joe Bartell, a member at Cedar Creek. Joe shot 146. Finishing runner-up was Robert Shane with 151. Third Flight, Joe Hassert with a 170. Finishing second place, Emery Healy with 173. Second Flight went to Chad Winos with 159, one stroke better than Darren Sims with a 160. First Flight, there was a first-time winner for sure, and he completed his 34th year and he finally did it. Great guy. Bruce Linseth. Lindy shot 149. For the last 5 years, Lindy has played First Flight. His first 29 years were Championship Flight, but as we all get older, our handicaps seem to go up a little higher too. Mike Bistadu finished second with 152. Mike also played Championship many years, and now he's in First Flight. Then, Championship Flight. Joining a trio of 3 families with now father and son championships. The first were Jack and his son Tom Canothy. Second was Mike Drugan and his son Keegan. And now it's Paul Williamson and his son Marcus. Marcus shot 141 on rounds of 73 and then 68 at Castle Mound Sunday. Sam Evenson, you remember that name, Sam Evenson. He finished runner-up at 143, while another young gun, Luke Table, and Paul Williamson tied for third at 144. I caught up with Joe Bartell minutes after his victory. Let's see what Joe had to say. Joe Bartell. Joe won the seniors net flight. Is that correct, Joe?
That's correct, yep.
Tell us about your round.
Well, I played pretty well. I mean, not a lot of trouble, didn't make any big numbers until the last hole, of course. Then, but out of the 2 days, that was my only big number of the tournament, so I can't complain. I played pretty well. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Way to go, Joe. Moving on, let's talk to Lindy. After his first ever title in the Men's County Amateur, Lindy was a happy camper. With Bruce Linseth. And Lindy, you finally did her today, huh?
Yeah, finally broke the ice, Bob. 34 years.
And how many years? This is First Flight you played in.
I think about the 5th year. My handicap's been drifting upwards. So yeah.
Yep. Well, age catches up to us, doesn't it?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your round.
Well, it's just kind of an average round, and then I was I was following Mike Bistu on the electronics just to see how he was doing. And I got to 15 is where I kind of won it when I hit it over the green down in the hay field. I didn't even think I was going to get it out of the grass, and I hit it to 5 feet and made par, which that was big. And then I birdied 16, and Bistu had a few problems coming down the stretch, so I had a little cushion on the last hole.
Well, now you're a defending champion. You're going to be back again next year.
Got the lawn care and county am.
There you go. Thanks, Lindy.
You bet, Bob.
He's quite a guy, isn't he? And finally, Marcus Williamson. I did an interview with Marcus a few minutes after he secured his title. And I talked to his father, Paul, and mother, Desiree, before I talked to Marcus. And I told Marcus, I said, I don't know who had the biggest tears in their eyes. They were so happy for you. I don't know if it was your dad or your mom. And Marcus says, I was kind of emotional too. But during the interview, Marcus reflected on the best putt he's made in a long time, a 60-footer for birdie putt on number 16 hole. He followed that up with a testy 5-foot birdie on the 17th hole to basically ice the victory. I talked to him about that 60-foot putt, and he says, did you get it on tape? I said, yep, I got her. So you'll see that during the video, plus the 5-footer, and finally his final winning putt on the 18th green. Let's listen and watch what Marcus had to say. I'm with Marcus Williamson, your 2024 La Crosse County Amateur Golf Championship flight winner. Marcus, what do you think?
Man, feels great. I feel like it's been a long time coming.
Yeah?
Play good every year and coming up just short, so it feels good to get it done this year.
Now, this is you and your dad have joined threesome now, the 3 families who have titles now. It was Tom and Jack Canothy, Mike and Keegan Drugan, and now Willie and Marcus.
Nice. Yeah. I gave my dad a big hug afterwards, and I said, keeping the legacy going.
You know, I talked to your mom and dad afterwards, and they both had tears in their eyes.
Yeah, it's an emotional moment.
Yes.
I felt the same way. We've been talking about it for a long time, how I'm playing good, I'm right there, and it's good to finally finish strong and get a win.
Tell us about that putt on 17, that gimme.
Wow, that was no gimme, about 5 feet.
No, how about the one on 16?
Oh, 16? Man, that one was 60 feet. I told myself 6 feet left and just hit it hard, get it to the hole, and it was moving really good. Luckily hit the hole and dropped right in.
Yep, yep. And then 17, you what, birdied?
Yeah, birdied 17
yep.
at about 5 feet.
Yep, part 18.
Well.
Yep.
Yep. Finished strong.
That was great. That was great. I bet you won't be back next year, huh?
I'll be back. Yeah. Now I come defend now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Marcus, you make great champion and come from a great family. Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
We made it! Oh my God!
Right, Marcus! Woo! Yeah!
I got a feeling that's not going to be Marcus's last title either. He's a young guy, and he's going to add more. I'm not sure if he'll surpass his father, Paul, who's the all-time men's champion with 7 victories, and he's also the all-time seniors men's champion with 6. I would be remiss if I didn't thank Dave Cornelius, Mike Drugan, Keith Stoll, Tyler Ketterhagen, Tim Thompson, and Brooke Moshik, and their staffs. This was my first year watching the tournament. I didn't make last year's tournament, but my first year watching the tournament after 32 years as director, and I was just amazed at how well they did. So my plaudits to them. And I hope to go next year again, maybe see you then too. Bob Lamb. And if you ever care to come back to the YouTube channel, please do and direct your friends. Until we meet, have a great day outdoors.